In the year 1991, a Hollywood film was released that changed the world of cinema forever. The name of this movie was Terminator 2: Judgment Day. This film broke all records for visual effects and action. However, behind the creation of this masterpiece lie many secrets that will leave you astonished. Make sure to watch the video until the very end, because the secrets related to this film will blow your mind. We begin with the budget of this film. Terminator 2 was the most expensive movie in the world at the time. Can you guess what its budget was? A whopping $100 million. The first part of Terminator was made on a very low budget, but James Cameron poured money, like water, to make the second part grand. This was the first time in Hollywood history that a film's budget reached $100 million. Fortunately, the film also shattered all records in terms of box office earnings, making over $520 million worldwide. But did you know why the budget went so high? It wasn't just the visual effects. Before the shooting even began, the production company, Carolco Pictures, had to spend millions just to acquire the rights to the Terminator franchise. James Cameron himself wasn't sure if the movie would ever be made because the legal rights were tangled up in a big mess. When they finally cleared the rights, they had very little time left, forcing the crew to work on an incredibly tight and expensive schedule. A massive chunk of the film's budget went into Arnold Schwarzenegger's fee. Arnold was paid a staggering $15 million for this film. But you will be surprised to know that Arnold spoke very little throughout the entire movie. He had only 700 words to speak. If you calculate it, he received roughly $21,000 just to speak a single word. He charged crores of rupees just to say the film's famous dialogue, "Hasta la vista, baby." Now that is what you call real star power. The real attraction of the film was its terrifying villain, the T-1000, who could transform into liquid metal. In the year 1991, the era of computer graphics was entirely new. To create those magical scenes of the T-1000, the makers had to invent entirely new software. It will shock you to learn that there were only 5.5 minutes of computer-generated scenes of the T-1000 in the entire film. But it took the whole team 8 months to prepare those 5.5 minutes. This is why, even after so many years, those effects look completely real today. Moreover, the role of T-1000 was played by Robert Patrick. To make him look like a cold, ruthless machine, James Cameron gave him a very specific instruction: do not blink. Robert Patrick practiced for weeks so that he could run at full speed, shoot guns, and look around without blinking a single time. He became so fast during his running practice that in the scene where he chases John Connor on a dirt bike, Robert actually caught up to the bike on foot, forcing the director to speed up the bike in the next take. Not just graphics, but unique hacks were also used for the sound effects in this film. When the villain T-1000 melts, a strange metallic sound is heard. Do you know how that sound was made? The sound designer filled a condom with oil and squished it slowly in front of a microphone. By modifying that sound, the film's metallic sound was created. Apart from this, when the villain walks through prison bars, that sound was actually the sound of dog food falling out of a can. And what about the sound of the T-1000 taking a bullet hit? That was created by slamming a glass into a bowl of yogurt. The sound team used everyday kitchen items to create sounds that felt like futuristic technology. In the film's climax, when two Sarah Connors appear on screen together, people thought it was a miracle of computer graphics. But that wasn't the case at all. Linda Hamilton, the actress who played the role of Sarah Connor, has a twin sister named Leslie Hamilton. To save budget and time, the director called her real twin sister to the set. That scene was shot live with two biological sisters, without any computer effects, tricking everyone who watched it. In fact, Leslie appeared in another scene too, the one where Sarah looks at herself in the mirror while fixing the Terminator's CPU. The mirror was actually a clear window, and Leslie was standing on the other side, mimicking Linda's movements. Additionally, the T-1000 also copies the security guard in the hospital scene. That guard was also played by a set of real-life twins, Don and Dan Stanton. James Cameron masterfully used real twins to completely eliminate the need for expensive CGI. Arnold Schwarzenegger was playing the role of a robot in this film, to look like a perfect robot. He practiced with weapons for weeks. He learned to load a gun without looking. And most importantly, He didn't blink his eyes while firing. In the film, he flips a shotgun in the air with one hand to reload it. That gun was specially custom-made according to the size of Arnold's hand. Because if an ordinary human tried to flip it like that, their fingers could have broken. But all this intense action came with a price. During the elevator shooting scene, Linda Hamilton forgot to put her earplugs back in between takes. When Arnold fired the massive shotgun inside the small enclosed elevator, the sound was so deafening that Linda suffered permanent hearing damage in one ear. In the film, when Sarah Connor sees the entire city being destroyed by a nuclear bomb in a dream, it gives you goosebumps. To create this horrifying scene, computers were not used. Instead, small toys and models of fake houses made of paper and crackers were used. They were blown away using high air pressure and filmed in super slow motion. American federal scientists later stated that this is the most accurate and realistic nuclear blast scene ever shown in cinema history, looking absolutely genuine. Edward Furlong, the child artist who played the role of John Connor, was only 13 years old at the time of shooting. Since the film's shooting went on for several months, Edward began aging during this period, and his voice naturally started to crack and deepen due to puberty. When the film went into editing, the makers noticed that his voice was high-pitched in the early scenes and very deep in the later scenes. To fix this problem, the pitch of his voice had to be manually equalized using computer, and Edward even had to re-record some of his lines in the studio. Did you know that Terminator 2 originally had a completely different ending? In the original script and film scene, the movie ends in the year 2029. We see an elderly Sarah Connor sitting in a peaceful park, watching an adult John Connor play with his daughter. There was no war, and Judgment Day never happened. However, James Cameron decided to change it at the last minute to a dark, open highway ending because he wanted the audience to feel the suspense of an uncertain future. Terminator 2 is not just an action film, but a piece of cinematic history that can never be forgotten. At the end of the film, when Arnold slowly sinks into the lava while giving a thumbs up, that scene still makes every cinema lover emotional. How did you like the story of Terminator 2 and these secrets behind it? Do let us know in the comment section. If you liked the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. To watch more such spectacular videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Until then, thank you